Bandit here. Bandit is here. Let me put my bandit hat on. Put my bandit hat on. The bandit is here. I am here. It's the bandit. It's heading towards 4 o'clock in the morning. Just got off work. Had to work the Conor McGregor fight tonight. And alcohol and UFC fights don't mix. That's all I'm going to say about that. So I had to deal with some things. But I'm in one piece. I want to deal with something. You guys that are writing crap in my comment section, that you know, my 1 or 2 dislikes, because most of my videos, if you look at my videos, if you subscribe to me, I have some videos that's all likes, no dislikes. I might have a few videos that have maybe 1 to 5 dislikes. All the rest are likes. And I don't have a problem with that, because I don't have a problem with difference of opinion. But I do have a problem when people who dislike say some stupid crap in my comment section. I'm not going to mention the name, but this person, I mean, they claim they're MGTOW. So basically they were saying that I'm off base for talking about government when it comes to MGTOW. MGTOW don't have anything to do with government. And basically what he was saying was that how you gonna be MGTOW and you talking about government issues and politics? That don't have anything to do with MGTOW. That is the stupidest thing that I've ever heard in captivity. That's the most stupidest thing I ever heard in a long time, family. Because I'm not MGTOW because of women. That ain't why I'm MGTOW. Women are big children. I know a woman's nature. I know female nature. That's not why I'm MGTOW. I'm MGTOW because of what our government do to us. Women are big children. They'll step up from children. That's why they need a man in the home to balance them out. Because women destroy everything they touch. By nature. Women even know this. Women don't even get along with themselves. They don't even trust themselves. So I'm not saying anything that is wrong here. And for men that don't know it, listen to my video and listen well. The bandit is going to let you know about it. Don't come in my comment section telling me that I can't talk about politics and government and put it with MGTOW. It's relevant because our government is what's forcing us to be MGTOW because they put policies in place to destroy men. And I don't need men coming in my comment section talking about I'm not MGTOW because I'm talking about politics and government. You better look into your government. You better look into politics because it affects your life. And for young men that don't know about government and policies, he'll go right out there and devote his life to a woman, make children, and when that woman find out from other women what she can do to him when he step out of line, government come in and break that man. Redistribution of wealth. Ruin his credit. Child support. In and out of jail. Losing your license. But this so-called MGTOW person in my comment section gonna tell me that that's not MGTOW. You're talking about government and politics. And that shouldn't be associated with MGTOW. You better associate it with MGTOW. Because women can only do so much to you. If the laws weren't put in place to protect women and subsidize bad behavior, then we wouldn't worry about what a woman do or say. But see, you got your weak men out here that's mad at women for whatever reason, something didn't work out. So now you walk around just hating women. And the woman is the reason why you're MGTOW. Any man that's MGTOW because of a woman is an idiot. Women are just what they are. And if you're a weak man, they're going to run all over you. Whether you in a relationship, in business, or on the street, or a perfect stranger. If you don't hold your manhood intact and be direct and masculine and mean what you say and stand for something, any woman will run over you. That's in their nature. Women respect a man. They know who to play with and they know who not to play with. I'm MGTOW because of government. I'm MGTOW because policies have been put in place to destroy the man. That's why I'm MGTOW. Women gonna be who they are. Women respect a man. If you're not a man, they will play with you like a toy. I'm sorry if you can't get laid. I'm sorry that you're MGTOW because you can't get a girl or because you can't get laid. I'm sorry to hear that. That's not my problem. And that's not why I'm MGTOW. I'm MGTOW and I get laid when I want to. MGTOW stands for men going their own way, which means a man do what the hell he want to do. He make the decisions that he want to make. MGTOW ain't no, a man don't have sex. You a man. You flesh and blood. MGTOW is simply saying, I follow my path. I don't follow nobody but me. I do what's best for me. I don't prioritize no woman. And I deal with her on my terms. That's MGTOW. I don't have no problem with MGTOW monk. If you're a monk, that's fine too. You still a man going your own way. I'm not here to bully men. I don't bully men. I understand what a man go through. Women are saying stupid, silly crap because the government allows them to. They subsidize bad behavior. They don't subsidize your bad behavior, men. That's why you should be MGTOW. You should be investing in yourself. Because we have a tyrant government that's ruining us as men. And they doing it through our woman and our anatomy. I'm going to say it again. They destroy us through our women and our anatomy. Government control is what they want. That's why I'm MGTOW. Because the only way you can destroy a man is through his anatomy, his nature, and his woman. It's been like that since the beginning of time. It started with Eve. Adam was fallen due to the fact that it went through Eve. That's how he was destroyed. And I'm going to tell you right now, any man that's coming up to a young person talking about the hell with women, they ain't no good, this and that, and that's why I'm MGTOW, he's a damn liar. We against a tyrant government that put policies in place to destroy a man. Women are who they are. Let's just face the facts, man. This is the bandit talking to you right now. Women, they're not going to change. In frontier times, back in the 1800s, a woman's job was just as rough as a man's job. It was just as tough as a man. That's why they didn't live long. When a woman got 30 years old, 31, 32 years old, she was considered old back in those frontier days. They used to get married at 13, 14 years old. Why? The work was hard. There weren't processed foods. There was no washing machine and dryer. There was no iron that you could just plug into a wall. Hell, they didn't even have lights. That woman had to put in work before the sun went down. While that man was hunting and fishing, hunting resources, she had to do the gardening. She had to wash the clothes by hand. She had to hang the clothes, beat the clothes up against a rock, hang them up, make soap. You couldn't go to the store and buy soap. She had to make that soap. The food had to be made from scratch. Biscuits had to be made from scratch. That was an all-day job. And if you had kids, you had to feed them. You had to wash them. You had to wash their clothes. There were no diapers. There were no Huggies and Pampers. Everything had to be washed and hung up, and this was on a daily basis. Those women worked. They were a real helpmeet back in those days. And it hurt me to my heart when women talk about men don't care about women, because everything that makes women's lives easier, a man invented it, which extended her life. It extended her life. It extended her youthfulness. A woman's youthfulness is expanded now because man have created technology where a woman ain't got to slave all day before the sun go down. We have lights. We have washer and dryer. We have stoves. We have microwaves. We have cars. We have a protection, alarm systems. A man ain't even got to protect his home no more. Not like that. We got ADT now. Air conditioning, heat. In the frontier days, we didn't have all that. And that woman had to put in work just like a man. We don't have those type of women no more. These women will sit here and tell you how they don't cook. How a man got two hands, he can do it himself. I don't need no man. Now that man have made life easier for them, they want to sit here and talk about a wage gap. How a woman need to have the top position. She need to have this and she deserved that. And then we got men in government that fall for it because they married to these damn women and they got mistresses. So they don't want the mistresses and the side women to tell on them. So now they got to do what the side woman say and appease the wife. Most, if not all men in government have been bought and sold. Your vote don't mean nothing because these men are being led by their nature. They got wives and they got side women. And they trying to appease those women. And we're being sold out, men. That's why I'm MGTOW. It don't have anything to do with a woman's nature. Women are who they are. And men have overcompensated for women. And women really don't have respect for us because we don't have respect for us. We will sell each other out for a woman at a drop of a dime. And that so-called MGTOW sitting there saying I can't talk about government and MGTOW at the same time, he probably is the main one to sell us out for a pretty broad that'll give him some attention. I can almost guarantee that. Let a fine woman smile at him and want to spend time with him. He wouldn't even be on the damn channel no more. One thing about the bandit don't come up here and lie. When I want sex, I call whoever I got on the line, whoever I want to mess with, and it's on my terms. And I'm still MGTOW. And you can take it to the bank. You know why? Because I do it when I get ready. I'm in control. I'm the leader. Men going their own way means men doing what the hell they want to do. And I love it. Men going their own way ain't saying that you just be a recluse. All of a sudden you don't like sex no more. You're a man. You flesh and blood. MGTOW is a philosophy on how to do things the correct way, the manly way, in a system that is against them. That's MGTOW. It don't have anything to do with we mad because the way women act. We know women are children for the most part. We know this. That's why women's supposed to go from the father to the husband. She should always be taken care of. But the reason why it's not that way no more because we have overcompensated for women. We done made every damn invention known to mankind that women don't have to worry about nothing. Men have set up this society for women that women can just go around and just be irresponsible. I'm up there working security tonight for that Conor McGregor fight. It was a number of drunk women in there. Now you tell me back in the day in the 1700s, 1800s, early 1900s where a woman can get drunk and just pass out some damn where and be safe. Or she just be free enough to just do whatever she want to do and come out smelling like a rose. Not back in those days. No. Women back in those days had responsibilities because they didn't have all those trinkets that we have today. You see? They didn't have all the comfortability that men have provided for women. And I'm gonna tell you, the reason why men are suffering so bad is because our government have sold us out. Men have sold us out. The men at the top have sold us out. The men in government have sold us out. Because women will not be able to do what they're doing to men without the help of men. Everything that a woman has been allowed to do is because men have allowed it. You don't get no realer than that. You don't get no more truthful than that. Everything a woman is allowed to do today is because a man allow it. There is no such thing as a strong woman. There is no such thing as an independent woman. That's false. That's an illusion. That's a fugazi. Women are allowed to be out till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because man got systems put in place to protect her, even when she's by herself. That's how well men have been to women. So for the guy in my comment section talking about I'm not really a MGTOW, you can miss me with that. You don't have the vocabulary. You don't have the thoughts. You don't have the type of thinking. You're not smart enough to go to war with me intellectually. And I'm not even articulate. You do not have the know-how to joust with me. All you know how to do is sit there and talk about, well, that ain't MGTOW, because you in a box hating women and staying away from women when you live in a damn world. You're going to have to deal with women because you in the world, man. And if you making money, you're going to be around women, and you need to be man enough to deal with them and tell them straight. And you'll get respect. For the most part, women respect me. Because they know I'm not going for all that crap. I'm a serious man. I don't play. I'm a serious man. I don't play with women. I don't play with women, and I don't play with children. If I'm not throwing the football to you, I'm not shooting basketball with you, I'm not sitting around giggling and playing with children. And I don't giggle and play with women. At all times, you're going to know the bandit is a man, a very serious man. I don't have time to play. And I don't play about my channel. So that's all I got to say to that person in my comment section who say they're MGTOW. And I want my family, the MGTOW family, to tell me if I said something wrong. And set me straight. I don't have an ego to the point that I'm not willing to listen. I read every comment section on every video because I want to know men and what men go through, and I'm trying to help men. I want us to rise. I want us to be on top because that's where we belong. We are the builders. I keep saying that. We are the table. Bottom line, we are the table. Now, about my channel. It's getting there. It's almost at 1,000. I got 900 and something subscribers, which is great because I'm new. I haven't even been doing this 6 months, and I'm almost 1,000 subscribers. I mean, I've seen some people that have channels that haven't even reached 100 views in 2 years on the video. So it's amazing that I have people following me and listening to me. I think my message is very, very important. And I don't play with men. I don't. I tell men straight. But I did say, after I get 1,000 subscribers, because I have people telling me, well, why don't you have a PayPal account? And I said, after I get 1,000 subscribers and prove that I belong, I would do that. And I would get a Patreon account and set it up for $1 a month. I'll do that after 1,000 subscribers. But I'm going to prove my worth. And I want everybody to hit the like button. I want everybody to share because I want men to get the message. I want men to win. I want men to win because that's what men's supposed to do. And because if men lose, life lose. I'm going to say it again. If men lose, life lose. Because there's no life without men. There is no life without men. I'm going to say it again. There is no life without men. Bandit is out.